I'm gonna start rapping, man. And then everybody gonna be saying, man, I'm being Roy Jones Jr. I'm coming out like Roy. Y'all must have forgot. Yeah.
Terence Crawford sends a strong message to Canelo Alvarez suggesting he is ready to rule boxing like a real legend. As fight rumors continue to grow, Crawford confidence is creating fresh debate and attention around his statements. Crawford explained that the future looks bright and the sport is moving in a positive direction, leaving fans wondering how far he will go. This is more than simple talk, it is a clear challenge directed at Canelo. Crawford is preparing to step into the spotlight, a place Canelo has controlled for many years through his determination and goals. Crawford is making it clear that boxing can have only one true king, and he believes the crown belongs to him. Amir Khan, who once faced Terence Crawford in the ring, added more excitement by sharing his honest opinion after feeling Crawford power himself. Khan admitted that the undefeated champion has the ability to defeat Canelo Alvarez.
Crawford could beat him because Crawford is a big 147 fighter and is strong as well, which a lot of people don't give him the credit for. I think that fight, if it does happen, as long as Crawford stays away and just boxes and be smart, he can win that fight.
This is not simply praise but a direct criticism of Canelo dominance, as Amir Khan words suggest that Crawford's skill and accuracy could reveal flaws that other opponents failed to take advantage of. With such strong support from a former opponent, the message becomes clear: Crawford could be the fighter capable of ending Canelo's reign, and the boxing world is preparing for a possible change in power. Amir Khan comments increased the growing rumors, but Terence Crawford continued to raise the pressure, claiming that his very presence is a real danger to Canelo Alvarez and his legacy. Crawford hinted that Canelo's hesitation to agree to the fight or his high financial demands may come from fear rather than smart planning. By presenting himself as the challenger ready to break Canelo rule, Crawford is shaping the idea that the Mexican star is delaying the unavoidable. The meaning is obvious: Canelo understands what he could lose, and facing Crawford may threaten his position as the leading name in boxing. This is more than competition, it is a fight for legacy, and Crawford wants everyone to believe he holds the advantage.
If I'm easy work, I heard him say I'm easy work. If I was easy work, well, you would take all that money that he's offering you. But yet and still, he want 200 million for Benavidez, and he want 150 million to fight me. So that just lets me know right there that I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to him, I'm a threat to his legacy.
Terence Crawford's belief in his ability to challenge Canelo Alvarez comes not only from confident words, but from years of proven experience. The reigning champion, famous for breaking down opponents of every size, is not concerned about the strength Canelo brings into the ring. Crawford has always shown great ability to adjust his style, and now he is preparing to demonstrate it on the biggest stage of his career. Crawford explained that Canelo punching power and physical size are the main factors. He must focus on showing respect for the qualities that make Canelo dangerous. This was not simple praise, but a thoughtful recognition of the challenge ahead. Crawford is not avoiding the reality of facing a larger and stronger rival. Instead, he accepts it as another test he plans to overcome. With these comments, he makes it clear that he respects Canelo's abilities, but feels no fear toward them. A fight between the two would be a battle of styles and strategy, something Crawford is already preparing for. Mentally, his history of competing against bigger fighters highlights his toughness and ability to adjust. Crawford also said that once they enter the ring, no one truly knows how he will react to Canelo's power or size, but he has faced bigger opponents throughout his career and understands that part of the sport very well, reinforcing his readiness for the moment. His words carry a quiet warning as he admits the unknown while reminding everyone that difficult challenges are nothing new for the pound 4-pound king. The message is simple: while Canelo's strength may trouble others, Crawford sees it as another normal night in boxing. These statements increase the excitement and build anticipation for a possible showdown that could reshape the sport. With Crawford calm confidence and willingness to face uncertainty, attention now turns to whether Canelo will accept the challenge. Crawford's strong claims already stirred debate, but the conversation grew louder when legendary boxer and promoter Oscar de La Hoya shared his opinion and openly stated that Crawford has the skills needed to defeat Canelo Alvarez.
First of all, I give Crawford all the credit in the world for even thinking about possibly fighting Canelo. But if that fight ever takes place, I have Crawford 1,000%. And people are going to say, oh, well, you're contradicting yourself. I kind of am, but Crawford is also a big guy. Crawford is a big guy who can handle a Canelo because they're the same size.
This support from a Hall of Famer is more than a simple opinion. It becomes a direct challenge to the belief that Canelo cannot be beaten. De La Hoya words suggest that Crawford's versatility and sharp ring intelligence may be the exact tools needed to break Canelo dominance. Coming from someone who understands the pressure of standing at the top, this statement weakens the powerful image surrounding Canelo, with De La Hoya openly supporting Crawford. The story begins to change, and doubts about Canelo Legacy grows stronger. Oscar de la Hoya support for Terence Crawford created a major shift in the conversation, but the situation did not stop. Their attention soon moved to Canelo Alvarez, who finally spoke about the possible fight. His reply was firm and confident, clearly aiming to place the pressure back on Crawford. Canelo rejected the idea of meeting in the middle and dismissed any talk of a catchweight fight. Instead, he challenged Crawford to move up to 168 pounds, his division, and face him under his conditions. This was not only an answer but a strategic move designed to reinforce his authority as boxing reigning superstar. I can't
go down anymore. But like he say, when they ask him for the Germonta fight, they don't wanna get credit for that fight. It's the same for me. I don't need to take that fight because everybody's gonna say it's too small, and then he need to enjoy his fight.
Okay,
he deserve it. He deserve it. I like Spence, but I like Spence and all the respect for him and everything. But I knew. I think is the type of fight Terence Crawford is different. 168, but like he say, nobody's gonna give me credit for that.
Thank you very much, but Canelo's refusal to compromise raised many questions and pushed the controversy even further. Considering Crawford's proven adaptability and high-level skill, critics began to debate whether this position showed true confidence or possible hesitation. By insisting the fight take place at 168, Canelo made fans wonder if he was trying to create an advantage for himself. Eddie Hearn then joined the discussion, adding more uncertainty about Crawford's ability to compete at 168 pounds while praising Crawford's talent and recognizing him as a rare generational fighter. Hearn questioned if the physical challenge of fighting at that weight might be too demanding even for someone as skilled as Crawford. His doubts were not only about size, but also about the danger of accepting a challenge that could test even elite fighters beyond their limits. Despite this, Hearn still admitted that Crawford's intelligence and creativity inside the ring could give him a real chance to succeed. His comments increased the division among fans and analysts, leaving the boxing world questioning whether this fight will ever become reality or remain one of the sport's greatest. What ifs?
In all honesty, I mean, he might not be able to bridge it on Saturday. First.
Nadrimov, yeah.
So,
one weight class.
68, yeah, but you're coming up from 35, 35, 40, 47, 54. Sooner or later, it's one too many, and 68 is definitely too many. But Crawford's brilliant. Like he's a genius. He's a generational great. So maybe he can find a way to do it. But I feel he'd be hugely outside.
Eddie Hearn early doubts about Terence Crawford's ability to compete at 168 did not stop him from explaining how the fight could actually play out. As an experienced promoter who understands boxing tactics, Hearn described a possible strategy Crawford might use against Canelo Alvarez. He pointed out that Crawford's adaptability and sharp ring awareness could help him handle the difference in weight and power. He explained that Crawford would likely fight carefully and move on the back foot because standing still and trading punches with Canelo would be a dangerous choice considering the size difference and overall strength. Hearn analysis recognizes the challenge of facing Canelo at his best, a fighter known for combining power with accuracy in ways that have defeated many top opponents. By suggesting a defensive plan, he highlighted Crawford's ability to think smarter and control movement inside the ring. Yet this idea also created debate about whether Crawford could truly slow down Canelo. Constant pressure. This matchup is not only about talent, but about which fighter can control the pace and force the fight to follow his style. The discussion continued to intensify as Hearn comments added more depth to the argument, but Crawford soon responded with strong confidence. Known for his fearless attitude both inside and outside the ring, Crawford redirected attention toward his own strengths. As expectations grew and attention focused on him, he delivered a clear and confident warning to anyone questioning his abilities, especially Canelo Alvarez. Crawford made it known that he is not interested in theories or mind games. His focus is simple, doing what he has always done, overpowering opponents through skill and determination. This was more than confidence, it was a declaration that Crawford plans to bring relentless pressure and elite precision into the ring, challenging anyone, including Canelo, to try and stop him.
Yeah, I can't rap, that's what I'm saying. So I gotta stick to what I know. I beat people up.
Oh, God.
I beat people up. You know what I mean?
The message was impossible to ignore. Crawford is not stepping back, and he thrives on proving doubters wrong while breaking expectations with his warning. The stage is now prepared for a fight that could reshape both fighters' legacies and finally answer who truly stands at the top of boxing. Crawford's words are supported by relentless preparation as rumors about a fight with Canelo continue to dominate attention. Crawford has been refining his skills and pushing himself harder in training. The undefeated champion is leaving nothing to luck, treating every workout as another step toward proving he is the best. His dedication shows he is ready to face any challenge, even moving into Canelo weight class. His discipline reflects a deep hunger for greatness, making it clear he is preparing for the biggest fight of his career. While critics question if he can handle Canelo power and size, Crawford is focused on proving them wrong through action. The controversy around the possible showdown only strengthens his motivation, making the idea of the fight even more exciting. Crawford's intense training has gained attention, but former opponent Sean Porter, who experienced his strength firsthand, shared an important perspective. Porter explained that Crawford preparation goes beyond traditional boxing methods, showing his ability to adapt and grow as a fighter. He revealed that Crawford has used weight training for years, despite many fighters avoiding it to protect speed and flexibility. Porter Insight highlights Crawford's unique approach as he builds strength while maintaining accuracy and movement, something few fighters achieve. He explained that Crawford understood the need to grow stronger as he moved to higher weight classes, adding controlled muscle without sacrificing performance. Porter also praised how naturally Crawford adjusted when entering new divisions, saying he filled into each weight perfectly and continues to do the same as he moves higher. This careful development is not only about gaining size but mastering every division with precision. Crawford's progress proves his commitment to succeeding at every level regardless of the challenge. For Canelo, who often overwhelms opponents with strength, this evolution presents a serious threat. Porter added that if Crawford shows unexpected strength, people may question how he achieved it, but the reality is simple: it comes from preparation, discipline, and years of dedication. His comments reject any doubts, suggesting Crawford's rise is built on hard work rather than shortcuts, reinforcing why opponents view him as dangerous. The message remains clear: Crawford preparation is about more than facing Canelo, it is about proving he belongs among the very best in boxing, no matter the weight or opponent. As fans watch closely, Porter's testimony strengthens the belief that Crawford is ready to push the limits of the sport. While Porter praised Crawford's readiness, he also recognized the danger of Canelo's powerful offense, especially during the early rounds where the Mexican star is known to dominate with aggressive pressure and heavy punches. These opening moments could be critical for Crawford to manage carefully, yet Porter also noted that as Canelo pace slows in later rounds, Crawford's endurance, accuracy, and smart strategy could begin to take control. This potential fight is more than a battle of strength, it is a meeting of skill, intelligence, and determination, promising a contest that could redefine both fighters' legacies.
Terence, any chance your kids become UFC champions?
No.
Why not?
They don't pay you enough.
As discussion about a possible fight between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez continues to grow, trainers and boxing experts are sharing their opinions, including respected trainer Buddy McGirt, whose views carry strong influence in the boxing world. McGirt presented a different outlook on Crawford's strategy, focusing on how weight could play a role in the matchup. He explained that Crawford could enter below 168 while staying in peak condition and still perform at his best, believing that once Crawford steps into the ring, his skill will allow him to handle business regardless of the number on the scale. McGirt's confidence stands out because many critics question whether Crawford could compete at a heavier division, yet he believes Crawford's technical ability and adaptability can overcome any size difference. This opinion challenges the idea that Canelo's strength alone would decide the fight, suggesting instead that Crawford's intelligence and movement could cancel those advantages. His comments added more energy to the ongoing debate, further dividing fans and analysts while strengthening Crawford's reputation as a rare generational talent capable of overcoming major challenges. With each new viewpoint, the stakes surrounding this potential fight continue to rise, increasing both excitement and controversy. Buddy McGirt's strong belief in Terence Crawford's ability sparked further discussion about whether he could overcome the challenges presented by Canelo Alvarez, yet not everyone agrees with this optimism. Demetrius Andrade, a skilled fighter with deep ring experience, offered a more cautious opinion, showing respect for Crawford's talent while recognizing Canelo's dangerous presence. Andrade described Canelo as a powerful and complete fighter who knows how to move, defend, and absorb heavy punches, stating that although Crawford could give him a competitive fight, he does not believe Crawford would win. This view portrays Canelo as an extremely difficult opponent whose experience and durability make him hard to defeat, while acknowledging Crawford's ability to compete. Andrade still questioned whether he could truly break Canelo's dominance, adding another layer to the growing divide among fans and experts regarding the outcome of such a fight. Andrade's realistic assessment balanced the conversation, but Conor Benn introduced another perspective. Benn, known for his confidence and sharp understanding of boxing, believes Crawford has the ability to challenge anyone between 154 and 160, emphasizing that the matchup would depend on skill, strategy, and adaptability rather than physical strength alone.
I am concerned about him absorbing a Canelo punch, especially through the course of 12 rounds. We do know this about Canelo. He's going to slow down, so I think if anything, Canelo would try to start fast and bang on him and break him down before he gets later, and he's still got that kind of steam. But, there's so many components that make a champion. There's so many components that make a great, a legend.
Ben described the matchup as a true test of boxing intelligence where both fighters would depend on strategy, timing and technique instead of pure strength. His view moves attention away from size and power and toward the mental battle that could unfold inside the ring. This is more than a fight. It becomes a contest of smart decisions, precision and the ability to outthink an equally talented opponent. Conor Ben's balanced opinion offered a new way to understand the possible clash, presenting it as a duel built on skill and planning, adding further depth to the discussion. Respected trainer Robert Garcia also shared his thoughts, providing a middle perspective between doubt and strong belief. Garcia admitted that Crawford would face serious challenges, but emphasized the qualities that make him a dangerous opponent for Canelo. He explained that despite many people calling it a mismatch, he believes the fight would actually be competitive and that Crawford would perform well. Garcia comments challenged the idea that Canelo would easily dominate by highlighting Crawford's ability to rise under pressure while still recognizing Canelo's strength. He suggested that Crawford possesses the tools needed to turn the contest into a true battle of greatness. The wide range of opinions from trainers, fighters and experts shows how significant this potential fight could become. Crawford adaptability and sharp technique would meet Canelo power and relentless pressure, creating a matchup filled with skill, strategy and high stakes. With legacy, dominance and the future of boxing on the line, this fight could reshape the modern era of the sport. It is not only about victory, but about deciding who truly stands at the top of boxing. What do you think? Can Crawford handle Canelo's size and strength, or will Canelo prove too powerful for the pound-for-pound king? Share your thoughts in the comments and remember to subscribe for more boxing content and stay tuned for the latest updates and insights on the biggest fights ahead.